Back to dating our dads.
You've got dads.
What's up? I hate that intro already. Hi guys. We're back. Yeah. Yeah. I just woke up from a nap. Anyway, we're gonna date Joseph today. I wanna go on my second date with him. I actually really liked him from the last one. I thought I wasn't gonna like him, but I kinda like him. F you! Anyway, it's been a long day of clipping coupons. Looks like there's a sale on Box Brownie Mix. That reminds me, I wonder what Joseph's up to. I should see if he wants to hang out, or if he wants to go to the store with me and use these coupons. Looks like he's online. Takes a moment for Joseph to respond. Hope you finally recovered from your brownie-induced coma. He's chaperoning right now. Cool. And be a chaperone with me. Because I need the help. Not gonna Amanda's door and peek in. Hey Amanda, I'm about to head out.
Yes.
Where are you off to? You gonna go? You gonna go extreme couponing?
Huh?
I'm actually gonna chaperone this youth mixer dance thing that's happening at Joseph's church. He says you're invited, but if you don't want to come, I'll cover for you. Huh, you know what? I'm down. Maybe I can make some new friends. That's a good attitude. But I'll have you know, I'm mostly doing this for the potential free food. Thank you, Amanda. You get 4 daughter points today. Can I trade them in for a daughter lava lamp? Sorry, you only have enough for a daughter spider ring. Or some daughter plastic jumping frogs. I like those things. To try the hardest, it's inspirational. Now hold on! Now hold the phone. Take a minute here. Take a minute right up in this section up here. Now, Joseph, honey. Make them spell it correctly, or else you're gonna give the wrong impression. Please. Put that back. Anyway, we arrive at the church to find nobody's there. There are decorations and balloons and banners and everything, but no youths. I've been to a couple of dances in my life, and not that I want to paint myself as some sort of dance expert, but generally dance requires people. And those people need to be dancing. All of a sudden, Joseph jogs up to us. He looks frazzled. You're here. I need your help. Joseph gestures to the hand-painted banner hanging. I knew it. I knew he was gonna.
What?
Well, that's certainly a thing. God made all things, Amanda. Except for that banner. Ernest made that. I generally can't tell if he meant that maliciously or just can't spell good.
Oh.
You know, you know what God also does? Forgives. He forgives teenagers and never ever breaks their box mods. Are you gonna break Ernest's box mod? No, Amanda, that would be a sin. I think. I think it's the one right after sloth.
Yeah.
Mitchell, I need your help getting this down before anyone sees. I can swing that. Amanda, can you help? Physical labor, huh? Amanda gets rapidly scanning the mostly empty room looking for an escape route of her own. I have to go set up the food. The food's already set up. I'm gonna go do a final inspection pass on the food to make sure it's up to code. I'm gonna eat your food. At least she was honest about it. Amanda's able to bolt away before myself or Joseph can get another word in. She can really book it when she wants to. Her father was a giant pair of legs.
Oh.
Anyway, I did some giant arms once, but it turned out they're alright. You must have been devastated. It was Armageddon.
Oh.
No, it's... I get it.
Okay.
I'll workshop it. There's a gem in there somewhere.
Excellent.
I'm glad you're here, Mitchell. Are you enjoying my company, or did you just lure me out here for strong arms and height advantage?
Okay.
A little of both. It's always something with you, Joseph.
Nice.
Something handsome and poised. You're not that poised.
Hey.
Debatable. You just alluded to breaking a child's vape pen.
Oh.
I would have lost a vape.
Hmm.
You ready to do this? Let's make some... Let's make some magic happen. Magic isn't real, Mitchell. God said that. God was also a bush one time.
Oh.
True. Oh my god. Joseph and I grab a step later and walk over to Ernest Banner.
Hey.
That turd Ernest has one final trick up his sleeve. Look at us type in a staple that taped 6 ways from Sunday. Any ideas?
Oh, Cracker Barrels.
What happened to your strong arms and height advantage? Ah, right. I forgot about those. But I realized But I realized my oversized dad fingers are far too large to even get leverage on the tiny staples. You got a hammer I can use to pry these off? Mitchell, this is a church. We get a little nervous around hammers. And nails.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. We just don't have a hammer.
Oh.
But we have to hurry. The youths will be here any moment. I'll never hear the end of this if we don't fix this. Wait, I have an idea. I grabbed a random marker that Ernest used to draw this. Why is that so difficult for me to read? I run and grab a marker that Ernest used to draw this thing and jump back up on the ladder. We can't get it down, but we can send a different message. I only got one shot here. Let's do it. Calming. I was able to change the U to an A and an L somehow. It's a little tight, but it works. He really liked that one. Well, I guess that's true, I guess. Bask in the calming presence, Joseph. Relax, crisis averted. Let's just hope the youths don't notice. Joseph checks his watch.
Oh.
The DJ should be here by now. Just then, the door swings open and a man struts in with his DJing equipment.
Lawrence of Arabia.
Wait, you're not the usual guy. What happened to Evan? Evan knew exactly when to play the Cupid Shuffle. Hey, I'm not Evan. Evan sold all his DJ equipment to backpack through Europe, so I'm filling in for him.
Hey!
I do envy him, though. What I would give to drop everything and start over.
Oh.
Are you alright? Alright? I'm better than alright. I'm DJ Spin Master Quinn. That face tells me a different story. He highs heavily. What? He sighs heavily. Okay. I usually do trivia nights, but I moonlight on the ones that... What? I usually do trivia nights, but I moonlight on the ones and twos to give myself a sense of purpose in life. Is he okay? Well, you'll have to do. You have a playlist of phone songs that youths will like and won't inspire impure thoughts or tempt them to the dark side, right?
Hey!
Jay, thanks for a minute.
Alright!
Believe me, buddy, I got what you need.
Hey.
Okay, great. I'll set you out. Okay, great. I'll let you get set up. The GHU leaves.
Oh.
Let's keep an eye on this one. He sounds like he's gonna play Creep from Radiohead on repeat. After some time, kids from the community start filling in the dance hall. Some of them seem to notice our sound hack, but they don't seem to care. Most of the kids group off into tiny clusters, standing in circles, casting sideways glances at each other. Most of the kids group off in tiny clusters, standing in circles and casting sideways glances at other groups of teens. Man, I do not miss being a teenager in social functions. Hey, 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 party people. Everyone in the room turns attention to the DJ.
DJ Spin Master.
Coming at you with the sound the people want. We're off to a good start. This next tune goes out to all the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you say, yeah. A few half-hearted yes echoed to the crowd. Yeah!
Hey.
He says again. Man. It's been a heavy couple days. Oh, I feel bad. This next one's actually just for wife Sandra. I'm helping her work things out. My little honky-suckle foot.
Now, who
Oh!
wants to listen to Radiohead?
No! The DJ begins Creep by Radiohead. Amanda slides up to me, pizza in one hand and punch in the other. Creep, huh? Bold choice for a youth group. Let's see where he goes with this. After song finishes, he plays Creep again. Is the DJ crying? If you want to watch the kids really closely, you can watch them cringe every time Thumb York swears. Tom York or Thumb York? I'm not familiar. There they go. Maybe we should do something about this. Joseph runs up to us. He's killing the vibe. They're listening to swears. Sad swears. We have to do something.
Yeah.
You guys should try to give him a pep talk. Maybe work him up to Everyone Hurts by Rem, or at least, at the very least, No Rain by Blind Melon. You want to help us cheer him up? Actually, I just saw my friend. Hey, Federico. Federico? He's from Latin. I don't know, you're taking a Latin class. I'm not.
Oh.
Is this from the country Latin?
Ugh.
Yes, it exists. Don't Google it. You can go and it. It's just gone. Joseph and I make our way to the DJ booth where Spin Master Quinn is having a quiet cry. Hey, bud.
Ha-ha.
Hey, my dudes. How's the party jamming?
Oh.
It's, not. Oh, I'm sorry, fellas. I'm just taking a moment to find my groove.
That's the good stuff.
Gotta play the sad tunes properly to appreciate the bangers, right? I don't know where to go with this. Listen, buddy, this is a church function. The songs you're playing they're a bit much, don't you think? It's kind of bringing everyone down. You should put some top 40 stuff, lift everyone's spirits when everyone's dancing happy. That's, makes the good Lord happy. Right, Joseph? The good Lord does love a song that slaps. And he's a minister, so he knows what he means. Let Jesus take the wheel here.
That's the good stuff.
You want to play Jesus Take the Wheel? That's the opposite of what I want you to do. Hey, buddy. If it's the problems you're having with...
Hey.
Joseph leans in close to me. What was his wife's name again? Sandra. If you're having problems with Sandra, I can help you too. I do counseling. It's my job here, and I'm very good at it. Oh? I don't know.
Yeah.
I can tell you're hurting. Nobody voluntarily listens to that much Radiohead on repeat unless they're really going through some tough times. Trust me, I know.
Oh.
Joseph places a hand on Spin Master Quinn's shoulder, who immediately collapses into Joseph's embrace, crying quietly. Oh, babe. There, bud. It's gonna be okay. Thank you. I'll put some of the dance hall anthems. You're the best Spin Master. Is the music done? Hold on. There's the music. Why does it do that? They have ice cream here. Good work, Amanda. How's it looking out there? Well, for a dance, there's not a whole lot of dancing. Looks like people are starting to bail, though. This is a disaster. Don't be so hard on yourself. This ice cream top notch. I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Mitchell. You and Amanda should just go home. I'm not gonna make you stay here for the train wreck. It's not a disaster. We can still fix this. We can, I suddenly realize what we have to do. Amanda, get out of here. I don't think you're gonna want to be here for this. Or be seen with me after this. Oh god, you're not going to. I throw my car keys to Amanda. I'll get a ride back with Joseph. Just remember me as I am now, not what I'm about to become. Amanda nods. Nice knowing you, Pops. She runs out to the door. Joseph, I'm gonna turn it up on the dance floor. With luck, we can get these youths into it as well. Are you in or out?
Hey.
Joseph stares at me. He knows what he knows what has to be done as much as I do. See you on the other side. See you on the other side. Joseph and I walk up on the dance floor in the middle of the room. The youths just all stare at us, unsure of what we're doing. Time to get a groove on. We start them off easy, work our way up from more technical stuff. Start with the lawnmower. Alright, let's rip the start, baby. I start lawnmowing on the dance floor. Joseph seems to respond to that and decides to mow another patch of grass on the dance floor. That's the stuff. I look around. Well, it looks like we got everyone's attention. Alright, Mitchell, let's turn it up a heat. A sprinkler. Pull out the classic hand behind head, point a finger out. I point the end to make direct eye contact with several of the youths in the room. I think that makes them feel uncomfortable, but I push past it. Just understands it. We must water the lawn. We just came off the end of the imaginary drought and the grass is dying. Don't worry, imaginary grass, we got you. I look around to the youths. They're getting into it. Next work, but we better pick up or we'll lose interest quick. Cabbage patch. You can never go wrong with the cabbage patch. Joseph follows my lead. We both take our arms and move them around in a circle. I assume you would do in a cabbage patch. I look around to use. I think they like agriculture. They're not getting too lively, but we can still turn that around. Attempt twerking. Twerking is still things do, right?
Oh.
I try it my butt. This feels bad. This is really rough for my lower back. Some of the kids have their heads turned. One kid is filming with his phone. My career politics is over. Alright, maybe twerking was the best choice. Right. Time for the big finish. Lift Joseph up during. I approach Joseph and motion that I'm about to lift him up. Are you strong enough to do that? I don't know. For regard for human safety, I summon all my might and lift Joseph above my head. It isn't quite dirty dancing, but Joseph is a good sport and spreads his arm while they spin him in a circle. I look at the crowd, they seem to love it. I look around the room to see if we convince any of the youths to come dance. Nothing, just a bunch of kids staring at us. I guess we didn't capture their hearts with the magic of dance. One of the kids yawns. We gave it our best shot. I'm gonna have to organize some sort of game where they start making out of each other. Thanks for coming, Mitchell, but I should take it from here. Rip.
That was a really fun time.
I feel like I could have done better. It's been a long day. I'm not really quite ready for sleep. Usually I feel this way. I mainline investigate TV until I pass out, but tonight I feel like it'd make me just feel antsy. I decided to take a relaxing stroll. After a bit of wandering, I find myself passing by Jim and Kim's. Being of legal drinking age and sound judgment, I decide to step in. Typically, I try to limit my consumption of alcohol to set a positive example for Amanda, but I also feel a responsibility to play a role as a social agent in our community. And a watering hole such as Jim and Kim is the perfect place to do it. I also desperately need a beer. Jim and Kim is lively tonight. The patrons are milling around. Even Neil seems to be having a good time. Come here is a good idea. Oh, fuck. As I reach to collect my beer, Mary at the end of the bar. She's not ironically throwing herself all over anyone. In fact, she's alone. She looks so sad. A pang of guilt shoots through me. Does she know? Is this because of me? Am I a homewrecker? I'm gonna go rub it in. I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. The seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take my seat anyway. She finally notices me. You. Okay, this maybe was not the best idea. Hey. Having fun with your best friend Joseph? He is a great... I'm so glad. I'm happy for you too. Mary, I'm not.
Hey.
I never accused you of anything uncouth, Mitchell. You're just having an innocent, platonic time with my husband, a supportive friendship. Ugh. You're a good friend, aren't you? I'm there when he needs me, unlike some people in his life. So you're an expert on my marriage now. I'm not trying to be an expert on your marriage. I'm just trying to be there for my friend, okay? Oh, you're there for him. I see a look at him. I bet you're there for him a lot. She takes a long sip of her drink. This was a mistake. You know, you're really not his type. I'm surprised. Mary pays her tab and strides her out at Jimmy Kim's without looking back. Anyway, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. The kid still needs to sleep. As I pass by her room, I hear a faint sound, but I can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I look gently on the door. Hey, Amanda. The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strange. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I see Amanda's outline on the bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to push her. I really don't. Because I know how this is. Like, I know how it is. Something happened? No, nothing happened. Go away. Something must have happened. Amanda. She kicked me out. Oh, wow. Why is she so upset? She seemed fine earlier. She usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she weren't before, she definitely is now. I can't remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I'm having a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night with very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she's willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. After about 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of the room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Do you want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer bird waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. She picks the bag up and storms out. Oof. Okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back on the kitchen table, look at a picture of Amanda while I'm hanging up on the wall. And I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall, scrape her knees, she would always get up and try again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and always wanted to keep trying. As I pulled the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and even screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided to force her to talk about it. I'm only going to make things worse. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start remembering her ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading to the kitchen, she usually does. She makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin. What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I want to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when something's going wrong and even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just, whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, I know... But whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in a corner who wants you to be happy. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak in a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad. It took me a while to get it right because I ran out of red frosting everywhere and It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over and... God, that's so fucking cute. This is beautiful. It's Strawberry. She gives me a big old hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is? The whole thing. I've been really weird lately. It's just... I don't know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? I guess I should start from the top. So you know how MR is going to the fancy art school in California, right? MR. The best friend. You got it. Proud of you. Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's been drifting away, you know? And she's spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head, but when I found out from Rosie M that both the Emmas, Grace, and Noah and all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night, they told me that they were busy studying for a Calc AB final. Yikes. So another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I have a crush on Noah, and that's the thing. What? Whoa. I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anyone. I didn't confront them about it. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama. So just keep quiet and keep going on my business. Minicize. And then one day I invite everyone out to get nachos at the mall, and no one. Then one day I invite everyone to go out to get nachos at the mall, and not texting me back for 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds. They all said that they're busy, like, simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we're out of chips, and I really wanted nachos. I told it, understandable. So I go to the mall anyway. I go to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah all hanging out together eating nachos without me. What? It gets better. I'm sitting by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? And then they kiss. No. Yes, I know. So I storm over there. I'm like, hey. And Grace drops nachos on her shirt because, of course, she does. And Emma R just, like, glares at me. Grace. Nothing's coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the... Grace is the boring one? Well, yeah, but that's not the important part. Grace is the nobody really likes. Grace is the one that nobody really likes, or I guess it's me now. But anyway, nobody will start saying anything, and I'm like, you guys suck, which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed when I really wanted to get out there. So I left without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to the shitty day, and then immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R asking how long the Noah thing's been going on. And sorry, I know that's a lot. You're still following? I'm a little confused, but I think it's understand. It's okay. You're trying. So what happens next? Oh, okay. Get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads, word for word, an ardently long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, I do not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me. I'm trying my hardest to be supportive. They were dating in secret, like, for months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And she left me on red, and then, wait, left me on red? What's that? Oh, it's like, she saw my message and didn't reply. And I know because there are red receipts. I don't know what red receipts are, but I'm just going to nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to MP about how mad I am because she's at least kind of being respectful, or she's kind of being blah, blah, blah. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to MP about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everyone and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how can you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? He tells me that Emma P set screenshots of everything I told her in the group chat that I got kicked out of. Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but it definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is that everyone dropped me, half my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everyone else, but... Emma R, she's been there since Dad died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even mad that she's dating Noah, I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda says with the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everyone, I miss them, Dad. Amanda's so dejected. I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole storied tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for the hot gossip. Wow. I know it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb, though. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. It's not, though. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever get mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's approximately human feelings the whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transported into a monster truck a long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Real friends don't do that. When you get older and start realizing the sort of people that you want to associate yourself with, do you really want to surround yourself with people who do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful relationships and friendships. Same thing. It took me a long time to figure out for myself that I wish I had learned that sooner. If the other person isn't putting in the effort to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says more about the character than it does about yours, because you're amazing, and if they can't see that, well, that's their problem.
Huh.
I'll keep that in mind. I look down at the table. Did we just eat the whole cake? Yes, we did eat the whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room, but before she closes the door, she turns around. Hey, Pops. Yes. Thank you. You're always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Ah! It hurts! Oh, pain! Oh! I'm gonna cry.
Welcome. You've got dads.
So anyway, I don't know what those are, but with that, I'm gonna end it here before I actually cry, because I'm this close to like full on crying after all that. So anyway, guys, if you're liking all the content so far, leave a like, comment, subscribe, whatever the things. And join me on every Friday with my live stream on Twitch and on YouTube Live. I will see you guys later in the next video. Goodbye.